Okay. What's going on, guys? This is my first time ever doing a live video before. I've never went live ever before. But I have a very close friend of mine. His name is JJ, and he inspired me to go live. I was having a moment the other day, and I was like breaking down, crying, and just like grasping onto my blankets and my sheets. And I was really having a hard time. And hey girl, what's up, girl? I haven't seen you in forever. Okay, but so he was sharing about like, you know, where he was at in his life, and he was like really struggling. And just hearing him talk about his pain and getting vulnerable and sharing about that really inspired me to do the same thing. I mean, you never really... I'm about to walk in the dark. Sorry, I need to like turn on some lights in here because I don't want to sit in my kitchen. You know, you never know like when somebody is struggling or like going through pain and needs to hear that. I mean, it was literally like 3 a.m. and I was just in so much pain, and listening to that really just, you know, showed me like, man, I'm not alone. Like, I can do this, right? I've been struggling, you know, for a while now. And being clean is very hard, you know. They say that when you get clean, that the good thing is that you get your feelings back, and the bad thing is that you get your feelings back. And so every single day for the past week, I have been waking up in the morning, forcing myself to get into the shower, and I've been handling life like a fucking boss, right? I've been doing all the things, every single thing I need to do, making lists, tackling my stuff, praying, meditating. I probably should be calling my sponsor. I haven't been calling my sponsors, I haven't been doing that. But, you know, and I've been doing it, you know, like just life, right? Life on life's terms, right? Like, I've been working a lot, like a lot. And I deliver. So I'm like in my head all day, you know? And it's hard. It's hard being in my head because my head is a really messed up place sometimes, you know? And I love Trent Shelton. I'm actually subscribed to his channel. But so yeah, I've been getting through it, and every night I've been breaking down, crying, and just letting it out. I think it was Tuesday night. I pulled up to my mom's house, and it was storming outside. And I mean like storming outside, and I was delivering, so like I had to deliver in that. And I pulled up, and I didn't want to go inside because I didn't want to wake anybody up that was inside, because I was literally crying so hard, right? And I was like, it was one of those like screaming, crying, just like crying on the top of my lungs. It was like, ah, you know? And I was really feeling it, and I felt like the feelings, I felt inside like what it sounded like outside, you know, the lightning, the thunder, like all of that. And I had to like let it out, you know, like I had to just let it out and cry. And I went inside, and I fell in my mom's arms, and I cried for a minute, and she held me. And she immediately started to like give me advice. And I'm like, Mom, can you just let me cry right now? You know? And she did. She helped me. You know, she doesn't know what to do in situations like that. She does her best, and I love her very much. But I had to just like let it out. And then I went on about my night, you know? And I've been doing that every single night. Letting it out, right? Because I don't use no matter what, right? So today I feel my feelings. I don't go and I don't drink, and I don't go and I don't get high, and I don't go and I don't, you know, whatever it is. I face that shit. Like the other night I went to the gym, and I worked out for like an hour, you know? And made sure that I take time to do nice things for myself, like get a massage at the gym. They have these awesome massage chairs, you guys. You should really try them out. But when I got my nails done, right? They matched my fucking toes, okay? Like, and sometimes that's what you gotta do. You have to treat yourself. You know, and I was really afraid. I was really afraid about today. I was really afraid about going to work and coming home and, you know, it being the 4th of July and like being here by myself and what that was going to feel like. But man, you guys, I've been doing this for a while now, you know, living here. And what I do is I tell myself, Tanya, just for today, you're not going to use. We ain't using today. We're not drinking today. Tomorrow might be another story, but today we're not doing that. We're going to face life, and we're going to go to sleep. We're going to meditate and pray, and then we're going to go to sleep. And next thing you know, it's the next day, and I wake up and I do my prayer, my meditation, and I shake it off, and I just go. And it's been hard. It's been really hard, you guys. I've been in a relationship with somebody for 4 years that just doesn't know what they want, you know, and they have their own shit, and I know that I have my part in that. You know, I play a huge part in that. I am not perfect, and you know, it's rough, but I've really given like my everything to this relationship, and I've never like worked or hustled this hard in my entire life. I've never been clean this long in my entire life. I've never noticed things about myself, like the ways that I've awakened from, you know, doing the things that I do on a regular basis with the people who, you know, I'm around in my life due to recovery. And it's hard. Like, it's hard facing yourself and looking at yourself and saying, okay, I'm going to face everything and recover when I'm afraid, when I'm scared, when things are brought up and I'm like, whoa, I really don't like this, okay? Like, I really don't like this, or this is scary, or whatever, right? Can either face everything and recover, or fuck everything and run, right? And Tanya has always been like, fuck everything and run, I'm out. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm on to the next one or the next thing or the next whatever. But today I choose to face everything and recover. And so right now, my whole life is like up in the air, literally. Um, and it's really scary. And I'm literally on a day-to-day basis, you know. Um, and I'm keeping the faith, and saying, okay, you know, what is it that you would have me be or have me do today, my creator, right? What is it that you would have me do and have me be today? And then I strive to be that person. And I'm not always perfect. It's hard, you know. But I listen to a lot of motivational speakers, and I reach out, and it's funny because I'm alone a lot. I spend a lot of time by myself, and I never used to be able to be by myself at all. I used to have someone with me everywhere that I went. And I've never been able to meditate or like get my mind to like be quiet, And today I'm like practicing that, and it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I don't know. I was really afraid of today, of the 4th of July. I have a lot of bad memories that come with this day. And I'm just, in a lot of pain. What does this say? Yeah, Aaron. It's hard. I love this dude so much, and I've given him my absolute everything, and just changed in the ways that I have. And for the past like 4 months, I've literally been like going through my entire house and just like purging shit left and right, and cleaning and organizing, and I don't know anything anymore, like as far as like where my life's going, and what's happening in it. It's all very confusing and scary. But I'm just, taking it one day at a time right now. I work the rest of the weekend, and I just got off of work, but I don't know. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you all know that if you're in pain and you're struggling, or you feel like you can't handle it, like life, like you're not alone. I get extremely overwhelmed, and it can be really scary, and I can really start to freak out sometimes and want to use or drink over it, But that doesn't solve any of my problems. None of my problems would go away. It would just make all my problems worse, I would then have more problems and wouldn't be able to deal with my problems because I would be messed up, And I have too much to gain in my life right now, and I've come way too far to be doing some dumbass shit like that. I have a lot of people praying for me right now. Like a lot of people praying for me right now, and I can feel it, and I can see and I can notice the weight that gets lifted off of my chest every day. So if you're out there and you're praying for me right now, I just wanted to let you know how much I really appreciate that, because I can tell that it's really helping me get through, and I'm not on here trying to like bash my ex-boyfriend or whatever, like I'm literally trying to like share where I'm at, give experience, strength, and hope, because I seen my friend doing that on Facebook the other day, and it really helped me to listen to at night, to hear him talk about how he was struggling, and that he wasn't gonna get high that day, and I'm not getting high today, you guys. And that's how we do it, right? Like, just for today. I'm not doing that. I'll get to tomorrow when I get there. And then tomorrow, I'm not doing that either. I love my life today. I don't care, like, how much pain I'm in, right now or whatever. Like, no high or nothing is worth it. Like, the fun that I have with the people in my life today, and the experiences that I have traveling, and the progress that I've made, like, it ain't worth it, y'all. It ain't worth it. And tomorrow's never promised. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to any fucking thing that feels good, okay? Anything that feels good. Money, whatever it is, shopping, whatever it is. But it's a daily thing, daily progress. And I ain't gonna be making no progress if I'm out there trying to escape from my feelings, Erin, girl, we should hang out. It's been a long time, for real. It's been a long time. We should hang out. We should do something. We could meditate together. I have not meditated to binaural beats. Real. I usually do like guided meditations and guided prayer meditations, and they really help me out. I was really like feeling sorry for myself this week, you guys, because like my friends in recovery were like all getting together to like do, fireworks, and I'm working, and I've been working a lot, and I'm, putting away money because I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm staying here or if I'm moving to Wisconsin or what's going on, because, with everything that's going on in my relationship, like everything's up in the air, and it's like, okay, God, like, what are we doing? Like, what's the plan here? Like, and all I can do is just keep putting one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. Somebody, one of my friends in recovery told me, do what's in front of me, and so that's what I do. I'm like, okay, what can I do right now that's in front of me, and like bring myself back to the present moment. Because I can really like allow myself to like get stuck, and depressed, and it's been hard. Like, I've been staring at the ceiling at night, crying and shit. It's been rough, but I don't know, man. I love you guys. Anyone who, jumped on and stay with me, mostly Erin. I think you're the only person who's been watching this whole time, girl. I don't know. I've been really fucking lonely, I really have. And it's been hard. I've been reaching out, and people got lives. They're fucking busy, and I don't blame them, I'm busy as hell. I'm busy as hell. Hi, Eric. It's so good to see you jumping up on my live, bro. You just missed it all. Nah, I'm just playing though. I'm excited though, because we're all going canoeing, you guys. Whoever sees this afterwards, if you do or whatever. And we're gonna go camping. I just went on this camp out with some friends, and my homie like jumped in the car and came and swooped me up. I didn't even know the dude at the time, you know, like I didn't know him. But he jumped up in his whip and he came down and he got me and he took me all the way to North Wisconsin. And man, we had so much fun. We went whitewater rafting. That shit was scary as hell. It was so scary, you guys. But I pitched a tent by myself for the first time ever. And I slept in it by myself. And it was cold. It was cold. But I needed to get away from here. I was not in a good place. This was a couple weeks ago. I was not in a good place. And man, just being out in the woods like that, like, just like winging it. I didn't even know the person who I got in their car, and they ended up becoming a really close friend of mine, like family, you know. We're about to go camping again, and I ended up pitching a hammock on these trees next to the river, and it was like I could hear the river, and then they had like a speaker going on over on the side and tiki torches all lit and like a bonfire. It was so beautiful, man. Like, and some lady, she sat there and I told her how, you know, I had been suicidal for the past couple months. I'm getting off my bipolar medication, which now I'm actually finally fully like off of it because I ran out of my script. And so my doctor, like, I've been blowing them up and they're just not answering and sending me, yeah, I pitched y'all tents too. Oh, and I kept cleaning up the campsite, y'all dirty boys. Y'all some dirty boys. Nah, I'm just playing. We had so much fun, man. We took care of each other. It was so beautiful. It was so great. But yeah, so now I just lost my train of thought, Eric. Oh, but by bipolar medicine. So I ran out of it this week in the midst of all this chaos of me working nonstop and the holiday and my boyfriend up and just abandoning me because he don't know what he wants, and you know, and that's just addiction. That's the disease. We're selfish, self-centered people. Like, I'm a selfish, self-centered ass person. Even when I'm being kind, I'm over here like, don't you see I'm cleaning the house and da-da-da-da-da, and right, I'm trying to be kind and generous, but I'm thinking about myself, you know, not intentionally. I think that, you know, what's best for me is best for everyone, or what's best for everyone, best for, you know, you get what I'm saying? I don't know, but, so anyways, yeah, and I told this lady at Rafty, right? I was telling her like what I was going through and what I was experiencing, and she asked me, she goes, "Why are you suicidal?" And I said, "Well, I just get really overwhelmed. I get really overwhelmed with life, and I get tired. I get really tired, and then I just want it all to stop. You know?" And I said, "I've been in a lot of pain. I've experienced a lot of fucked up shit in my life, and it's scary to think of going through any more. That I don't want to go through any more traumatizing stuff, you know." And she said, "You see everything around us. You see these trees. You see this river. You see all these people around us. You see everything that's happening around you." She goes, "You could be here all the time. You could be here all the time." And I realized, like, wow, she's right. Like, what the fuck? I was like crying. I was just like, man, she's right. Like, I choose what it is that I'm doing in my life, right? And so I came home and I gave my boyfriend an ultimatum. I told him, I said, "Look, dude, like, I don't want this anymore. I don't." I said, "Either you're in it or you're not. So you need to make a decision. No more 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out, living two lives. You know? Like, I can't do this anymore. You know? And I talked to my Aunt Bev and I said, I declare and I decree that help is on the way. I don't care. You might not be helping me, but I declare and I decree that help is on the way. And all of a sudden, my aunt, I'm talking to her on the phone. She tells me, Tanya, I'm packing a bag and I'm coming down there. And she drove all the way from Wisconsin to come help me. And, he was gone and off and whatever. And so when he came back, I said to him, look, dude, me and my aunt been busting ass, like we're doing all kinds of stuff. I said, you need to make a decision. Like, this isn't what I want. And he chose. And he said, you know what? I'm not going to change. And this is who I am. And, he left. And he hasn't been back since. So, just sucks. Like, I got clean for us. And, been busting ass in this house so we can move to Chicago or whatever. And, it's hard, man, when you build your whole life like around a certain person or whatever, and then to have no idea like what's gonna happen or where you're going or what's next, and having to like carry those memories with you. I miss him, but I know that this is like not what I want anymore, like I know that. And so I told him, I said, I would rather go through the pain and like face this shit than to keep carrying it out. 4 years is enough, to be like not sure whether you want to be with somebody or not. Like, no, dude, I'm not a house slave. And I sure as hell ain't a housewife, because if I was a housewife, you'd be paying everything, right? Shit. If people only knew the lifestyle that I came from. Aaron knows. Girl, you already know. I don't know, man. Happy 4th, you guys. I don't mean to be all like depressing and shit on the 4th if I am. I've been depressed. I don't know. I don't know, man, but I've gotta, wash my work clothes and take a shower and eat and get ready and everything for tomorrow. But I just wanted to jump on here and touch base and let you all know that, I'm struggling, but I'm doing it one day at a time, and it is possible. And if you're out there and you're hurting, you're not alone. And you could reach out to me, because I sure as hell need more friends in my life right now. So, thank you, Aaron, for watching this entire way. I've never gone live before, so it's like, what am I even doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. But I just wanted to share some experience, strength, and hope. Maybe this might help someone. I'm hearing my friend really help me, so I love you guys. I'm going to get off and get ready for work. I love you. Have a good day, you guys.